I'm going to talk to you about your Edline file locker. First, we're going to try and understand how it works. If you are at school and you are typing a language arts essay or a social studies project and you save it in your H drive, it's only on our network at school, and if you go home, you cannot get your H drive. Sometimes you want to work on a project at home as well as at school, and that's why we have the Edline File Locker, because it's a place that you could put a file that you could get to from home and school. So let's say you save something in your H drive. You go to Edline, you upload it into your file locker. Then when you get home, you open Edline, and then you're going to download it and save it on your computer at home. You can't save anything in Edline. It's really just like a little basket that carries the file back and forth. So once you're home, download it on your computer at home and save it and then work on it there. But then don't forget, this is a new document with new changes. So the new version you have to upload back into Edline, and when you get to school, in order to print it or show it to your teacher, you're going to have to download it at school and save it on your H drive. So you might have 2 or 3 versions of an essay or 2 or 3 versions of a project, just so you understand. Let's talk about how you do that. Make sure you're signed into Edline, and then click on My File Locker and click Add a File. Browse, whether you're at home or at school, you just browse to where the file is. And I'm going to choose this Word document. Even though you've browsed, you still have to import it. Import it is like uploading. You upload it up, and there it is. Here's my file locker, and here's my Word document. If I want to delete it because I have a lot of versions, I can put a check mark here and click Delete. Or if I get to school and I open my file locker and this is something I saved from home, I can click on it. This is where the document is. So I'm going to click on it. But remember, you can't work on it up in Edline. So the first thing you have to do when you open something from your file locker is save as. That's the first thing you're going to do. Never ever just open it or click save. The first thing you're going to do is click Save As and choose where you're going to save it. So if you're back at school, you're going to choose your H drive. If you're at home, you're going to choose My Documents or wherever you save things in your computer at home. So don't forget, when you open something from your Edline File Locker, Save As first, then work on it, save it, and then re-upload it into Edline. So you might have 2 or 3 versions of your project. So you might want to name them version 1, version 2, version 3, so you remember what version you're on, depending on where you are. So that's how you use your file locker. It's a little confusing, but you'll get used to it, and you'll get used to the words upload and download. And remember, the rule is when you open something from your file locker, you're going to click Save As every single time. You don't want to click anything else. Okay?